So last year wasn't exactly smooth sailing for Samsung as they lost their top spot to Apple for the first time in over a decade. Samsung has been the top dog in the smartphone world since they booted Nokia out of the top spot back in 2010. But then 2023 rolls around and suddenly Apple swoops in and steals the crown after a whopping 14-year run for Samsung. And now for the past 5 months, Samsung has been playing catch up, sitting pretty in second place behind Apple. But hey, guess what? Samsung dropped their new Galaxy S24 lineup and everyone's wondering, can they claw their way back to the top? Well, you bet your bottom dollar they can. Fresh sales data is in and it's looking pretty good for Samsung. According to Counterpoint Research, in February alone, Samsung sold a whopping 19.7 million smartphones, snagging a solid 20% chunk of the market. That's more than Apple, who moved 17.4 million units, landing them an 18% market share. So where's all this love for Samsung coming from, you ask? Well, it seems like they've been making serious waves in the US and Europe. In the States, where Apple usually runs the show, Samsung's market share shot up from 20% in January to a whopping 36% in February. Meanwhile, Apple took a bit of a hit, dropping from 64% to 48%. Over in Europe though, Samsung's still sitting pretty at the top, commanding a solid 34% share. Now while this is impressive, let's remember this data is just for 1 month. To stay on top for the whole year, Samsung's gonna need to keep those sales numbers flying high. Honestly though, I'm not sure if they can keep up the momentum. Even in their best month, they only sold 2 million more phones than Apple. Can they keep up month after month? Time will tell. And you know what? I don't think Samsung cares too much about market share right now. They said a while ago that they are prioritizing profits over the volume, which means they're gonna focus more on those fancy flagship phones than cranking out budget models. But hey, Apple's got a tight grip on the premium segment, so it ain't gonna be a cakewalk for Samsung to hang on to that top spot. Now speaking of the S24 lineup, Samsung introduced Super HDR with the S24 series. If you're not sure what sets it apart from the regular HDR, here's the deal. Super HDR pictures are taken using the S24's cameras with the beefed up HDR mode. So when you view them on devices that supports it, like your TV or tablet, those images pop with way more lighting details. Now unfortunately, Samsung confirmed that this feature would not make its way to older Galaxy devices, including the S23 Ultra. It will remain exclusive for the S24 lineup only. Why? Well, it seems like Super HDR needs some fancy hardware that older phones just ain't got. It's unlikely that the SoC as a whole can support it, but rather, the image and camera processor isn't able to collect image data on the same level. Anyway, turns out the Z Fold 6 is way better than what we expected. Plus, there's a confirmation about the Z Fold 6 Ultra. Click here to know more, and I'll see you there.